Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk to you about how I've changed up my deadlift training, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm some world-renowned powerlifter or anything. I just like conjugate training, and I've found a way to juggle it up a little bit, and it's worked really well for me. And as somebody that's 46 years old, been lifting for like 30 years almost, to see something that's working so well, I just feel like I want to pass it on because I want to help out people. So I'm going to be talking about conjugate training. If you don't know what that is, I've got a very extensive video that shows how I set up my conjugate training. It involves this sheet right here that has all these variations of lists. Seems like a lot of stuff, but I clarify it in this video. So if you want to see that video, it's totally free and it's on my YouTube channel. I'll send it to you if you go to the description box and write video. So basically with conjugate training, people test one lift a day. And I did that for the better part of 2 years, if not longer. But recently on deadlift day, I was like, why can't I start doing both conventional stance deadlift and sumo on the same day? Like in a lot of cases, my numbers between conventional and sumo are pretty damn close. Some of them I didn't have numbers for sumo, and I've been able to do the weights that I was able to do for conventional. So now I've increased my data catalog, if you will, and I have a lot more lifts that I can choose from and improve upon. So it's working out really well, and I would say last night's workout, where I did both conventional and sumo stance deadlifts, both for the max effort work and the drop downs that we do, it was probably the best deadlift workout that I've had in 3 months. And I see this as a way to improve very well, because despite what people want to say online, if you talk with some of the people who have had the most success or helped the most people with powerlifting, especially with the conjugate program, you know, they talk about the value of doing sumo deadlifts. And you can look at it as a separate type of lift if you want to, but to call it cheating, I think that is, I don't know, man. I mean, Louis Simmons and Matt Wenning talk about the value of doing sumo deadlifts and how it will bring up your conventional deadlift also. And you know, really, that's all the testimonial I need in order to routinely train my sumo deadlift. So I took some footage. You're going to see both my lifts and Aiden's lifts. Now, he is still pretty new at straight bar deadlifts. We've done it for like a year, but it was all interspersed with trap bar stuff, and you know, he's been doing conjugate for a while, but you know, he's still got some bugs to work out, as do I. I'm not going to say that my form is perfect and you know, cut this kid some slack. He's just graduated from like the student-based program to actually training with me, and where he lacks in form, you know, technique, he's making up for in sheer will to train, intensity, and he's stepping up to really, you know, the adult program here. So I'm real proud of him. You're going to see that on my lifts, my max effort lifts, I did both conventional and sumo, and then what we do after that is we take 85% of what we lifted and use that as a starting point. I ended up, so like my number was supposed to be like 447 or something like that. I did 455. We do triples, 3 sets of 3, and then on the last set we do as many as we can. So you're going to see that both Aiden and I rep out on our respective weights. So again, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section below. And I guess if you don't deadlift, if you don't do conjugate training, maybe this isn't going to be the biggest interest for you. But I'm telling you, if you're a power lifter, I think it warrants giving it a try. And that's why I'm putting this information out. Again, if you'd like to see how I lay out my conjugate training, put in the comment section video, and I'll send you the link where I cover my whole entire program in quite a bit of detail. Thanks a lot, everybody. All the best in your training. Take care. slack. 4. Yeah, 5. Come on. Lats. 6.